Well, as you mentioned, tonight's game is a part of the South Florida Showdown, which is a 9-game series that pits the Division II Fighting Knights against 6 Division I opponents on their home court. But it's not just in basketball, it's also in baseball, soccer, tennis, and golf. Lynn wants to showcase the strength of their athletics, and they have an impressive championship record in a variety of sports. They've won 23 national championships in 7 sports. Women's tennis has earned the most with 6, and their most recent was in women's golf and men's soccer in 2014. They have yet to claim the men's basketball national title, but Coach Price is looking to change that this season. A beautiful look at the beaches here, and welcome back to the South Florida Showdown, where FAU has a 10-6 lead over Lynn University. And we have, a very interesting mix of transfers coming into the Fighting Knights program this season. But one of the most interesting recruits that Coach Price reloaded with has to be Trayvon Henry. He actually played for Northwestern University's football team as a starting safety from 2012 to 2015. He was also a captain for 2 years. I spoke with Coach Price about how his skills have transferred from the field to the court, and he told me it's been unbelievable to watch his progress. He said he's a very talented guard, but has also brought exceptional leadership to this team. He told me to expect big things from him this season.
The South Florida Showdown from lovely Lynn University. A special guest is with Olivia Stacey. Olivia.
That's right, a very special guest. Actually, the man behind the South Florida Showdown, Lynn University's athletics director, Devin Crosby, joins me now. And Devin, you had this whole concept to invite 6 Division I opponents and invite them to a 9-game series. Tell me, what was your inspiration behind doing that? Because that's very unconventional.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was really about our culture. At Lynn University, we have a culture of innovation. We love to push the boundaries of excellence, and we really punch above our weight at Lynn University. So it was a really good opportunity to put us on a national stage of the entire institution. We just happen to use sports behind it. So we're having a lot of fun.
And how did you convince these Division I programs to travel to Lynn University?
Well, I really want to thank Pat Chun, the AD at FAU, and Ree Lee, the AD at Georgetown University, and Pat Lyons at Seton Hall. They could understand the concept. We really want to celebrate college athletics. Football and men's basketball, they get a lot of attention. This is a big game today, but we also have soccer, and we have tennis, and men's golf. So we've been able to expose a lot of other sports nationally that don't normally get the attention.
And the resources are different in a Division II school as compared to Division I. So do you expect to win these games?
You know what, we fully expect to win them, Lynn. All 9 games, we fully expect to win. A lot of our athletes, they actually turn down Division I opportunities to come to Lynn. And I think it says a lot about our culture. It says a lot about our president, Kevin Ross, where we've created this culture of care, where we really honor people, and it's part of our spirit, service, and strength. We honor people, we have empathy for people, but we do things uncompromised excellence.
And I want to talk a little bit about the snazzy new uniforms that we're seeing debuted tonight. I know you were a big part of that, and it's also a part of a larger $1 million deal with Adidas. Can you talk about how you secured that partnership?
Yeah. Well, actually, the Adidas deal is very natural. It's very organic. They could see our innovation and how we operate as an institution, and it's a natural fit with Adidas. They're pushing those boundaries too. And the uniforms really reflect the 3 things of spirit, service, and strength. Spirit is about our honor, and blue represents our confidence. White represents our humility, and gray is our maturity. So really, our colors, Olivia, are much more than just a brand. It's really who we are as people.
I know there's a special deal going on for anyone in attendance. Do you want to tell people about that?
Absolutely. So if we win this game going on right now, Olivia, everybody in the arena gets 50% off on Adidas shoes. Everybody in the arena. Even the FAU fans win when Lynn wins.
All right, I know I'm going to Adidas after this.
And you're looking at the lovely Lynn University. And we'll send it now to Olivia.
Well, you can take a look at the recent history of the Fighting Knights in the postseason, and you can see they've had a lot of success. And Coach Price told me before this game, even though it's the start of the season, and actually this game is just an exhibition game, he's already setting high expectations. Looking back at their history, though, they've made 8 postseason tournament appearances, and then, of course, they've made the Division II Sweet 16 in the 2014-15 season.
Up by 5, and Olivia has head coach Michael Curry.
Well, Coach, you're ahead in this one right now, and your team set the energy and the pace early on. What are you liking about their performance tonight?
No, defensively, we're doing really well. Done well in the man-to-man, done well in the matchup.
Aggression and your defense has been a focal point heading into this season. What are you specifically looking to see on defense in tonight's game? They're just not known for their athletics. They also are known internationally for their academics as well. They have 3,000 students from 100 countries. They're ranked as a top international university in region by U.S. News and World Report. They have 6 different colleges offering 38 majors of study and more than 50 study abroad programs in 20 different countries, and that's something that athletics director Devin Crosby, they told me they're very proud of. They want to be a global school and they want their students to have international experience. And we welcome you back to sunny Boca Raton, Florida, where FAU has a 44-36 lead over Lynn University. And Lynn has several players who have gone on to coach and even had professional careers after graduating. And a few of those players we're going to talk about now.
The DeHornley Center. Let's send it down to Olivia.
All right, well, the fans are fired up. Let me tell you what, there's so much excitement right now in this auditorium, and it's not even the start of the regular season. When I spoke to Coach Price before this game, he said they're not looking at this as an exhibition game. This will tell him a lot about his team this season, and he set the bar high, and he said he wants to see a win tonight, and right now with that comeback, we know that he's certainly preaching that to his players. He said if they have a win, this will put them on the map against a D1 school.
Coach Price gets a timeout. We'll send it down to Olivia.
Thanks, Ari. Well, I'm joined with a very special guest, Oliver Luck, who's the Executive Vice President of the NCAA. You're traveling from Indianapolis to Florida for this South Florida Showdown. Why was it important for you to be here at this one tonight?
You know, it's not often that there are games between Division I and Division II schools, or Division II and Division III for that matter. And it's a special moment. And you can see how much this game means to the Lynn University community. A great atmosphere, a very tight ball game, a hard one for FAU. But what makes it even more special, and really the reason for my trip, was because it's a local derby, it's a rivalry. That's very special, right? It's clearly the best of what college sports has to offer. And so many of these kids know each other. They all play at high school together, or AAU ball, or whatever. So that made it very special. So it's certainly worth my trip. I'm very much enjoying the game.
It's a very tight and exciting game for you as well. Now, this is an unconventional concept that Devin Crosby put into place here. Do you think we're going to see more of that in Division II and Division I schools?
You know, I think there are some D2 schools that enjoy playing a Division I school. I was an athletic director at my alma mater, West Virginia. We played a D2 school early in the year.